everyone. This is the Healthy to the Soul channel, and my name is Chris. And today I'm going to be doing a full-length Pilates class. So go ahead and get your mat out. Make sure you have a little cushion for supporting when we're on our side. So that might be a blanket, or maybe you're already on a rug, and that would work just fine. So we're going to go ahead and start by coming down onto our back. And let's first take a full body stretch. And as you stretch long, start to bring your breath into your nose and out through your mouth. Turn your ankles, turn your wrists, spread your fingers and your toes. Yawn if you gotta. Let's pull one knee in toward the chest. Hold it in. And again, turn those ankles a little bit. And let's just switch sides with that stretch. Pull the other knee in. From right here, I want you to already start feeling your belly button coming in toward the spine. Keep it there. Take an inhale. On your exhale, lift your head, chest, shoulders. We're going to reach our chin toward the knee. We're going to pick up our other leg, and we're going to start that single leg extension. Exhale. Every time you pull a knee in, lift through center chest and keep that belly button pulled in. Notice I'm not looking up toward the ceiling. That would strain my neck. So I'm keeping my gaze forward and out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring both knees in, lower the head, turn it gently side to side. Take your arms out to a T here. Keep that belly button pulled in. We're going to circle the knees around one side, come back through center, and circle around the other side. So you're tracing a horizontal 8, a sideways 8, or the infinity symbol. Keep the shoulders pressing down the whole time. Keep that slight tuck in the chin. Inhale as you move away, exhale as you come back through. Let's do 2 more full figure 8s. Last one. And find center right here. We're going to reach the arms up toward the ceiling and start alternating a leg reach long in front. So draw that belly button in and hold it in. Shoulders are lifting high. Fingers are reaching high. Exhale. Every time the knee comes in, let's lift the head, chest, shoulders, reach long past the hips. Squeeze that belly button in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's lower the head and the neck back down and rock a little if it feels good. All right, so now I'm letting my ankles cross here. So go ahead and cross your ankles and bring your knees so they're directly up above your hips. We're going to keep the arms down, and we're going to keep a slight tuck in the chin. Now the most important thing here is keeping your spine neutral, keeping your belly button pulled in. We're going to let that top leg hang heavy on the bottom. So feel the weight that that's creating and the extra tension down here as you try to maintain your core. All right, so we're gonna lower the legs down for 2, down, down, and up, up. Still letting that top leg be heavy on the bottom, up, up. Keep your spine exactly as it is. So as you come down, you might notice that your back wants to arch, your hips want to tilt forward. Don't let that happen. Here's 4 more. 3, 2, spine stays neutral. This is not a reverse crunch, not yet. 1 more time, down, down, and up, up. Now uncross, let your other foot hang heavy over the bottom one. All right, squeeze that belly button in, down, down, up, up. Keep the spine neutral. Keep that belly button plugged in, down, down, up, up. Here's 5. Squeeze that belly button tight. 4. 3 more. And 2. Last one. And relax. Let the knees come in and rock a little bit. Massage into the low back. Now we'll uncross the feet, but keep them together. Keep the knees in. We're going to bring the hands behind the head. Elbows are out nice and wide. All right, again, we want to feel the spine is neutral here. We're going to take a breath in, and on the exhale, lift and reach your chin toward the knees. Now we're going to straighten the legs, pull them in, reach opposite shoulder to knee, straighten them, and then to the other side. Both legs together. So it's like a double crisscross. Inhale, reach, exhale, pull. As you extend the legs, try not to shift out of neutral spine, never releasing that belly button. If you can't help but do that, then let yourself rest and come back in with your best form. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax it back down. Let's ground our feet and bring our arms down by our sides. Turn your head a little bit. All right, the arms are reaching really long. We're going to press into our feet. Take an inhale. On the exhale, pull up 1 vertebra at a time, coming into a bridge, holding it right here in bridge. All right, still drawing the belly button in, and we're going to keep in place and just lift the heels and lower the heels. So just a slight lift up and down here. Hold your bridge. 8 more heel lifts. 7, both of them coming up together. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold them up together, dip and press. Dip those glutes down and press back up. If this starts to make you feel cramps in your calves or in your hamstrings, feel free to keep both heels on the floor. Otherwise, we're keeping them lifted here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a big breath in. On your exhale, as you slowly come down, take your arms up and overhead. Let them rest there as you swish your knees a little bit, just to help release that low back. And let's bring the knees taking a big breath in here. We're gonna roll up to a seated position. So give yourself a moment here, take a little fold. All right, now coming on to the tips of the toes, and we're gonna lift the feet in a half boat pose. Squeeze your belly button in, take an inhale as you sink down. Keep those shoulders reaching long. Exhale, pull it all back up together. Long reach through the hands and back up. Inhale down. Exhale up. 5 more. 4. Squeezing that belly button in. 3. 2. Last one. Hold it up. If you can, lift your legs. Hold it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take a butterfly here. So feet together, knees apart, take a little fold. Loosen things back up a little bit. Breathe. All right, we're gonna bring our knees back together. We're gonna come back onto our palms for some dips. So spread your fingers, shoulders are in line with the hips. You can be right here if this is enough for you. Notice how my back stays straight. I'm not rounding, I'm not sucking in between my shoulders. Chest is out, shoulders to hips in line, bend and press. If you can, lift the glutes here. Add that bend and press. 10, 9, I still got my belly button plugged in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you can, press those hips up. Look up, hold it here, push the chest high. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, sink back down, hug the knees in. Shake out those hands a little bit if you need to. All right, now we're gonna come back onto our elbows. So hug that belly button in. Now we want to tuck the elbows so they're directly under the shoulders. It's going to be really hard to maintain neutral if we have our elbows way down here and our shoulders way above. So elbows pull back. Shoulders to hips in a nice neutral position. I'm not pushing my low back down. I'm going to pick up the legs here. And I'm just going to look toward my knees, all right? So now I'm going to go out and in and down and up. Out, in, down, up. 10. Squeeze that belly button in the whole time. 9. 8. If you can, start extending them long instead of down. If you want down, stay down with them. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Hold that belly button tight. Last one. Once again, we're going to come up this time, extend the legs, take a long forward fold. And one more deep breath here. All right, coming up to a seated position. So it's really important. The most important part of this exercise is going to be maintaining shoulder above the hips, maintaining that neutral spine, We don't want to be leaning back. Now I'm just going to kind of bring my hands together, maybe holding my hands together up here. I'm going to press down into my right leg, and I'm going to lift and lower the left. Notice it's not coming up very far, but I'm also not moving my back. I could bring it up way far and lean back, but I don't want to do that. Keep the core engaged, lift and lower, don't move the back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Massage it out a little bit. That gets kind of shaky there. That's really tough. All right. Once again, I'm going to press into my glutes. I'm going to lift high through the spine, hug the core in, grab onto those hands, pressing down on my left this time, and lifting my right without moving anything else. Squeeze that belly button in, always engaging the core in Pilates. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, shake it out. Oh, we didn't leave it up. Hold it up. Sorry, come back to this. Hold it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. I was too excited to let that go. All right. We're going to come all the way back down onto our back. Let those knees come in. All right. Now, find your neutral spine again. Engage the core. We're going to bring the legs to a 90-degree angle. Here, you want to be able to see your toes up above your knees is all. Keep your knees directly above the hips, keeping the arms down here. We're going to go ahead and point the toes. All right, we're going to keep our one knee, whichever one you want, keep it still, keep that leg still. The other leg, bring it out and in, and out, in. Squeeze your belly button in. There's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. If you experience discomfort here in your low back too, it might help to bring a little blanket underneath or even a yoga block. All right, we're going to do the other side now. Out and in. You can also bring your hands under your hips for support if you want. Squeeze that belly button in. Here's 8, 7, 6. I'm just trying to open one leg out without moving the other. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, pull them right back in. And we're going to keep them hugged in. We're going to go ahead and flex the feet, sink into the shoulders, hug the belly button in, bicycle, double bicycle, reach them long, pull them in and up with a little lift at the top. Flex them long, pull them in, lifting up, reverse crunch. Flex them down, pull them in, coming up at the top. 7 more. 6, 5. Use those arms on that reverse crunch. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Pulling it in, little lift, and back down, and relax. Let's ground into the feet again, switch the knees a little bit. Take some some nice deep breaths. All right, so now we're going to come onto the very tips of our toes. Start a little tiny tap. Just a quick little tap. We're going to tap it a little further forward, making sure we're keeping the spine neutral. Let's bring the hands behind the head and lift and hold that lift. Alternating quick taps. Squeeze your belly button in. Tap further away. Tap closer in. And further away. And closer in. Keep going. Squeeze that belly button in tight. Out. And back. And out. And back. 2 more times. And back. Last time going back out. Hold it out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and back in and relax. Take that long full body stretch again. And let's bring one knee in, hold it in, turn the ankles. And we're going to send this leg up toward the ceiling. Turn in the ankle again, draw it in for a stretch. Take a big inhale here, start to pull that belly button in. Exhale, lift your head, chest, shoulders. We're going to pick up the other leg and bring it in and switch, switch, switch. Chest at center, lifting high. Exhale, every time you pull it in, toes are pointed, legs are tight. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing the other leg in for that stretch as we lower back down. All right, grounding both feet again here. Getting ready for bridge. Keeping the arms down. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lift your head, chest, shoulders. Sorry. Lift your tailbone and the rest of your spine, not your head. All right, so in bridge, we have our hips lifted. We are digging into the feet. And now we're going to especially dig into that left side. We're going to take the right leg up toward the ceiling. Hold it up. Dip and press. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up right here. Bicycle at 8, 7, 6, squeeze that core in. 5, still in bridge. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's ground that foot. Take your other leg up. Hold it up. Dip and press. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bicycle at 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, ground that foot. Lift your heels, take a big breath in. And exhale, slowly roll back down, 1 vertebra at a time. Let your knees sway once you get there. All right, we're going to come onto our side. you're gonna come toward kneeling, tuck your toes, come into a standing forward fold. Take a few breaths there to help loosen everything back up. Dig deep into your feet and pull the belly button in. Take an inhale. On the exhale, you're going to slow roll all the way up, one vertebra at a time. Let's take a big inhale and reach toward the ceiling. And we're going to bring those arms out to a T. And now we're going to open up into a little bit of a tree pose. So we're just going to open a knee up. Toes can stay down, or you can actually bring that foot in. We're going to do 100s with the arms here. So long, tight arms, circle. There's 10. And 10. We want to be squeezing really tight. We're hugging our belly button in. We're holding this tree, focusing our gaze. Keep going. Pointing through the fingertips, just as you would point through your toes. Almost there. Keep going. Release the leg. Reverse direction of the arms and find that tree pose on the other side. Keep circling. Keep your core engaged. Yeah, this is probably 100s-ish. I may have lost count. That's okay. It's all good. Chiseling the shoulders. Maintaining your balance and that core engagement. Keep going. I know it burns. Keep breathing. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to keep our arms out, but let the legs go. I know the arms are burning. All right, now I'm going to turn in this direction just so you can see what I'm doing. Both arms are reaching out in front. I'm going to scissor them. Squeeze that belly button in. Keep scissoring the arms. You want to add a little something here? You can add a squat. Dig deep into the heels. Hug that belly button in tight. Chest stays lifted. Arms are still reaching as far forward as they can. We are pointing through the fingertips. And if you're in that squat, you are burning your quads right now too. Keep that belly button pulled in tight. Almost done. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, take a big reach up. Sweep your arms out. Open up those shoulders. Take a little bit of a wider stance. Let's get a little stretch here. So we're going to interlace the hands back behind, opening the shoulders. Take a nice deep breath in here. We're going to bend into the knees, hinge over, take a fold forward. Let the arms just relax. Let's bring ourselves back down to seated. And now we're going to get ready to come down onto our side. So I'm just shifting my little microphone holder here. Come all the way down onto your side. So options here, you can start on your elbow. Legs are long, toes are slightly forward. We don't want the feet back behind as we look down the line of the leg. We want to see those toes. Or you can come all the way down, which I may at some point. So otherwise, if you're starting up here, got the shoulder in line with the elbow, we are squeezing the belly button in. We're going to pick up our top leg and flex the foot, kicking forward with a flex, point back. As you do, try not to move anything but the leg. 6, 5, 4, keep squeezing that belly button in. 3, 2, hold it right here. And now we're going to lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From right there, forward, forward, forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way back, bicycle. 7, squeeze that belly button in. 6, 5, 4. We're on our elbow, but we're pulling up away from the elbow. We don't want to sink down. We're not trying to get too comfy here. There's time for comfy later. All right, now from right here, we're going to bring the knee so it's facing the ceiling, touch the toes down, pull the knee in. Touch, in, touch, in. Squeeze that belly button tight. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach it long, super long. Come all the way down if you're not already. Big wide circle, forward, up, and down. 5 more of these. 4, 3, 2. Last one, change the direction. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it long, flex it, lift, lift right here. And squeeze that belly button in. Ten, double lifts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's let this top leg rest. Oof. All right, so if you want, stretch it out in front for a moment, maybe massaging out that hip a little bit on top. All right, so now we want to keep the hips stacked. We're just going to get into the lower leg. We're going to flex the foot, lock the knee on that lower leg, and go forward and back, forward and back. Really digging through the heel. Push, push through the heel. Squeezing the belly button in. Keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop it in the middle. up and down. Keep it going. Squeeze that belly button in tight. Double this right here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax the legs. All right, we're gonna bend them. Take the arms long as we get ready for a pinwheel stretch. So we're gonna rest our head. Feel free to bring a blanket under there. Top arm is gonna open all the way back. And we're just gonna take nice deep breaths. Let the belly go. You can even take that forward facing hand, draw your top leg in. One more long breath here. And let's bring ourselves back to facing forward. We're going to take a quad stretch here. So draw the heel in. Taking nice deep breaths. And let's go ahead and release quad stretch. Coming up, walking the hands up for side bends. And just go at your pace here. And if it's uncomfortable to have the legs like this, you can always have the legs out in front, or just however it feels best for you. This is just for feel good. Hold it if it feels good. And make sure to take those nice relaxing breaths. And let's get ready for the other side now. So we are going to be on our elbow, and we want to align our shoulder with our elbow. We don't want to sink down and get comfy here. We want to pull away from the floor. That's going to help cinch the waist. If you want, feel free to come all the way down for these two. All right, legs are long and tight. Squeezing the belly button in. We're going to lift the top leg, and we're going to flex, kick forward, point back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold it right here. Lift it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now go forward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bicycle it back. 8, 7, 6, 5. Make sure you're getting a full breath with each one. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep it bent. Turn the knee up so it's facing up. And now we're going to touch down and pull in. Right here, we really want to be focusing on keeping that belly button in place. Exhale as you bring it in. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend it long. Come all the way down. pointing the toes. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, tight the whole way around, and 1, reverse it. 10, sorry, that was 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it right there. Flex the foot, lift and lower. Squeeze tight, really tight below the belly button. We're working our waist right here. Exhale, lift. Squeeze that belly button in 10, double lifts, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna rest the top leg. Massage out that hip a little if you need to. Bottom leg, reaching long and tight, flexing the foot, pushing through the heels, squeeze the belly button in. We're going forward and back. Try not to bend the knee. So it might appear that I'm bending the knee because it's hard to see, but I'm locking my bottom leg. So I'm only going so far as I can keep the leg straight and pushing through that heel. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to center, little lifts right here. And pull tighter. Every time you change up a move, think about pulling tighter on the core. Inevitably, we all drop that belly button out at some point, so I'm going to say it a lot. Keep it in. 10, double lifts, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, relax it here. Let's bend the knees for the pinwheel. Arms reaching long, head resting. Take that top arm and open it out to a T. Now let that belly button relax. Take nice long breaths. Just a couple more breaths here, even though I feel like I could rest here for another 20 minutes. All right, let's come back to forward facing. We're going to do a quad stretch with the top leg. And just a couple more breaths as we draw the heel in. And let's let that go, walk it up. And we'll take those mermaid stretches. Just move it at your own pace and hold it if it feels good. And just 4 or 5 more breaths here. We are going to come to hands and knees now. align the shoulders with the wrists, align the knees with the hips, spread your fingers here. All right, we're gonna tuck our toes under, lift the knees just barely off the floor. Draw the belly button in. Hold it here for 5, 4, spine is neutral, 3, 2, and 1. Let the knees come back down, arch the spine, inhale, exhale to round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. So we're doing the cat stretches. 4 more. And 3. 2 more. Last one. Find your neutral. Tuck your toes under, lift your tailbone, downward facing dog. Spread the fingers nice and wide, bringing your hands a little wider apart than shoulder width. Tailbone is lifting high. We are engaging our core here. We're going to turn our thumb and index finger inward just a little bit toward each other. And then do down dog push-ups here. So we're going to bend and press. And we're not going to change the shape of the body, just bend and press. And 7 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, keep breathing, keep that core engaged. Last one. Bring your knees back down and take a rest in child's pose. If it feels good, let your arms come down by your sides. I'm going to slide the hands forward again, reach them long, slide forward, coming into a puppy dog pose. So stacking the hips directly above the knees, sinking the chest. Give me one more long breath here. We're going to sink into our elbows and lower our belly down. So we are lifting our chest here. And we're going to bring our palms down in place of the elbows. Chest stays lifted. We're going to pick up the hands. And then we're going to pick up the feet. So we are holding this lifted position. Legs are long and tight. We're engaging the core. Take a big inhale. On your exhale, dive down like you're diving into water. Inhale, open out. Really big, lifting again. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, lift and open. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And relax. Just turn your head and rest here. Rock your hips a little bit. And bring your head towards center. And we're going to bring our palms right close to the rib cage. We're going to keep our elbows in. We're going to sink into our knees and lift the pelvis. Try to lift your belly first, coming up toward a kneeling plank position. Keep the core engaged. Keep a nice line, shoulder, hip, knees. Bend and press for 10, 9, belly button pulled up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last time. Rest in child's pose or downward dog. If you're in that downward dog, you might want to alternate heel stretches. So just sinking one heel at a time a little further down. From that child's pose, start to tuck your toes under. We're going to walk ourselves into a standing forward fold. And let the body relax. Add any movement in that forward fold. It feels good. Just a couple more deep breaths here. Dig deep into the feet. Take a big inhale. On the exhale, either roll up or lift the chest and flat back up, arms out. We're going to reach up toward the ceiling once we get here. Take a nice deep breath in. On the exhale, stretch over one side. Giving yourself a few breaths here. And then toward the other side. Let's bring it back, bend into the knees, circle the shoulders a little bit. We're going to come into a wide stance and get ready for a wide fold. So take a big deep breath in, reaching up, and swan dive, hinge from the hips, come all the way down. So you can hold elbows, you can reach for your feet, whatever feels good, or place your hands on a stool. And take about 4 or 5 breaths here. Now if you turn your toes in on a wide fold, you can make that stretch, well, you can enhance that stretch a bit. All right, let's start to bring our hands down in front center, lifting the chest, and we're going to start to turn toward our right foot. So we're going to walk ourselves into a runner's lunge toward the right side, lowering the back knee down and the top of the foot. So we really want to be feeling this stretch in the front hip pocket of the back leg. It's a very important stretch for Pilates. This is the hip flexors, which often join in when we're doing our core work, particularly when we're doing any kind of lowering and lifting of the leg. So give yourself a couple more deep breaths here. And now we're going to draw our tailbone back, inching our hands back and kind of digging into that front heel. So we're bringing a stretch down to the back side of the front leg. And now we want to be taking relaxing breaths with these stretches. So if you're in a stretch to the point where you can't take a comfortable breath, then you're taking that stretch a little deeper than you probably should. We want our muscles to be able to feel safe enough to lengthen. But if we're going too far, they're not going to feel relaxed enough to actually benefit from the stretch. All right, let's bend back into the front leg. We're going to tuck the back toes under, lift the knee. We're going to walk ourselves back through that wide fold, coming through forward facing, and then turn toward the other side in a runner's lunge. Lowering the back knee down and the top of the foot. You can stay here. You can walk your hands up. You can reach up. Let's take 5 long breaths. And when you're ready, draw your tailbone back. One more long breath here. We're going to bend back into the front leg, and then we're going to come into our pigeon stretch. So we're going to bring that foot in a little bit, sink the front bent leg down, keeping the back leg long. Now, if this pigeon stretch doesn't feel comfortable for you, you can come onto your back and take ankle above knee. And feel free to come down a little bit deeper. We want to be feeling the stretch in the outer hip of our bent leg. And give yourself one more long breath here. And we're going to go ahead and switch legs. So you can take that back leg forward, bend it, take the front leg back and straighten it. So let's take about 4 or 5 more long breaths here. And let's start to walk it in. And we're going to go ahead and come onto our backs. If you're already on your back, just stay right there. Otherwise, we'll come down to our back, draw the knees in toward the chest, rock a little bit, massage into your low back. Reach your feet up toward the ceiling, open your knees apart and down for the happy baby stretch. So really letting the knees sink toward the floor. And you don't have to hold your feet here. You can hold behind your thighs or on your ankles or your shins. Hold on to just your right side and then let your left leg stretch long in front. Let your left arm reach long overhead. Turn ankle and wrist. Spread fingers and toes. And let's go ahead and bring it back to full happy baby stretch, and let your right side go long. And turn ankle and wrist, spread fingers and toes. And now take a full body stretch, just extend as far apart as you possibly can. Nice deep breaths. Let's interlace the fingers here. And turn so the palms are facing out, getting a stretch through the hands, through the wrists. We're going to step our feet in, press those palms up toward the ceiling with our hands interlaced. Let the shoulders lift high. And give that chin a little tuck. And then just relax your arms all the way down. Now eyes closed, give yourself just a few more deep breaths here. And when you are ready, go ahead and bring yourself back up, or feel free to stay there and relax just a little bit longer. I want to thank you for tuning in to another workout on the Healthy to the Soul channel. Again, my name is Chris. I'd appreciate any thumbs up, comments you might have, and I would love it if you'd subscribe to my channel. Until next time.